sure looked like it. I don't know what his shooting percentage was. Just what did you think of him, his first game out after a longer ramp up this preseason?
He looked really good. I asked him just now how he felt, and he said he felt great. So it's good to get him out there for the first time, and guessing he played 15, 16 minutes. And, hopefully we can kind of ramp him up from there. And I thought it was evident tonight. We kind of ran out of gas in the second half. So we're not where we need to be conditioning wise yet. And it's not entirely surprising. So we're gonna have to really rely on our depth, this first week or two of the regular season as guys get over the hump and are able to play efficiently for longer minutes.
There was like a sequence in the first half where Kuminga hit Wiseman, and then Wiseman, hit Kuminga. What do you think about kind of the growth in really both of their, passing abilities seeing the floor right now?
I just think the growth for both of them is apparent in a lot of different ways. They've both had excellent camps. I was happy for JK tonight to have that stretch because he hadn't been great in the exhibition games, but he'd been really good in practices. So it's good for him to show it, under the lights. And both he and James have just worked so hard, and they're like all young players, they just need reps. They need to see everything over and over again. And that's what's happening. They're starting to recognize plays at both ends a little quicker, and that's allowing them to be successful.
Stephen, the more we see James, the more it looks like he's rounding out his game. He just alluded to that. But how much of that was just, like you said, reps, and how much of it is James really focusing on doing precisely that, just getting better by the day?
I think we've been able to put him in a better situation now than we did his rookie season. We're doing a better job as a staff, I think, of sort of putting him in places to succeed. And I think the roster around him makes more sense now than it did then too. We have more passers in the backcourt. He's really thrived playing with Dante and Jordan. And you remember, of course, his rookie year, Jordan wasn't really ready yet. And we had a different roster. And so I think, James is, now that he's had a summer league this past summer, a training camp, a lot of reps, and it's a style and a roster that makes more sense around him. I think he's really thriving.
And Steve, what stood out to you about what Kuminga did in his minutes with the starters in the first half?
Yeah, it was really fun watching him. He ran the floor hard. He got a couple of offensive rebounds. Just played with energy. And when you're with guys that skilled, that's really all you have to do, and you're going to fall into some points and rebounds. And if you're that big and athletic, and so I think he's starting to see where he can make an impact and how he can sort of form his role, his game as well.
Steve, if there was like a way to explain it or describe it, what is Klay like when he's making shots? It looks like it's some kind of drug or something for him.
I hope not.
It's a safe one.
It's I think I've said this before, but I think my favorite basketball moment that I've ever had is when he scored 38 in the quarter way back in 15, 14, whatever it was. It was like a religious experience. It really was. Like there's just this sense of awe and in the gym where everybody feels connected to Klay, and he's just kind of in another world, and nothing can get in his way. And his teammates sense that. And there's just this beautiful flow that happens. And so when he gets hot, that's the vibe. There's just a really cool energy that kind of goes right through the building, and everybody feels it. And it's really fun to be a part of.
JaMychal just kind of a late scratch tonight with the ankle.
Yeah,
sounded like.
Yeah.
Him and Moody, he seems like very minor.
Yeah, both minor. They should be ready to go Tuesday.
Coach, what'd you think of Draymond's performance tonight?
Draymond was good. I thought he tired a little bit in the third quarter. I thought our whole team tired in the third, but first half was really good. He made a lot of great plays. Ball was moving. We took care of it. Didn't turn it over too many times. And his defense was on point. So Draymond has been, playing this game at a high level for a long time. So it wasn't a surprise. He just, he missed a couple of games. He missed, 4 or 5 days of practice, but he knows what's up, and he's ready to roll again.
Coach, I was wondering if you could provide any updates on the two-way roster positions that remain open. Is there a date that you're expecting to fill those? Any information?
No information. Sorry. All right. Thank you.